Hello guys, welcome back to my lessons. So today we're going to answer questions under the topic of meiosis. So the first set of questions says the diagram below represents a phase of meiosis. Let's look at the diagram. We see one cell and we see that there are chromosomes there, and this means that it is meiosis 1. Identify the phase represented in the diagram. We can see that chromosomes are separating or they are apart from each other. That is anaphase 1. So the next question says give two visible reasons to your answer. We see that there is a whole chromosome. The chromosome are still full, they're not chromatids, and they are pulled away from the equator towards the poles. Identify part labeled A. Part labeled A, that is a cell membrane. Identify part B, that is a centromere, because that is the one that keeps the chromatids together. Let's look at the next question. It says state the number of chromosomes that will be present in each cell, in each daughter cells at the end of meiosis 2 in the cell. What you do is you take the number of chromosomes that you're given, you divide it by 2, and then you're going to get your answer. So the answer is 2 chromosomes. And then the next question says draw a labeled diagram of the phase before the one that is mentioned above. That phase is metaphase 1, and this is how you draw metaphase 1. We can see that homologous chromosomes are at the equator of the cell. So let's look at the next question. It says give two sources of genetic variation other than meiosis. So what causes genetic variation apart from meiosis? Random fertilization of gametes, random mating, and mutations. So let's look at the next set of questions. It says the diagram below represents a chromosome pair undergoing a process during meiosis. Look at the diagram. We can see crossing over there happening. And name the organ in the human male where meiosis occurs. In males, it occurs in the testes. In females, it occurs in ovaries. So the answer is testes. Name the process represented in the diagram, that is crossing over. Label area P, that is chiasma. Structure Q, that is centromere, which keeps the chromatids together. Structure R, that is a chromatid. The last set of questions says the diagram below represents all the chromosomes in a cell that is undergoing normal cell division. If you look at the diagram, we can see chromatids crossing at a point called chiasma, and we know that this happens in prophase 1. Now let's look at the questions. They say name the type of cell division that is occurring in the cell in the diagram. If they ask you about cell divisions, you should choose from mitosis and meiosis. So currently, you know, we're talking about meiosis, and that is meiosis. If they ask you about phases, you're going to choose from interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. And then if they ask you about structures, so you know that they might be asking about chiasma, centromere, and chromatids. Let's look at the next question. It says the phase of cell division during which chromosomes behave as shown in the diagram. How are they behaving? We can see that they are crossing. The chromatids are crossing, so that is crossing over, right? Oh, the phase is the phase is prophase 1. Where in the human female body would the type of cell division named in question 1 take place? That is the ovaries. The next question says give the letter and name of the structure that attaches to the spindle fibers. So during anaphase 1, chromosomes attach themselves to the spindle fiber with their centromere. So that is C, and then the name is centromere. How many chromosomes will be found in each daughter cell at the end of the cell division? If they're asking you about the number of chromosomes that will be found at the end of the division, if you are given in the diagram, you are given metaphase, you are given meiosis 1. Like in the diagram, we are given meiosis 1, that is prophase 1. You take the number of chromosomes that you're given in the diagram, you divide by 2, you will get your answer. So if maybe they gave us in the diagram, they gave us prophase 2, we were going to have how many chromosomes? We were going to have 3 chromosomes, and that would be your answer. You don't divide. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe.